In a prior video, I talked about how money found in a qualified income trust or Miller trust are supposed to be spent. In this video, we're going to talk about how money in a pooled special needs trust can be spent. Pooled special needs trust can either hold income, excess income, the way a Miller trust can, but unlike a Miller trust, a pooled special needs trust can also hold assets. You can take any amount of money and put it into a pooled special needs trust and retain access to that money to pay for anything the Medicaid recipient needs or wants. So it's a little bit more flexible. It also doesn't have the restriction on what a qualified income trust is only supposed to be spent on health, wellness, or medical related expenses. Money coming out of a pool trust can be spent on anything that the Medicaid recipient needs or wants, as long as it's for their benefit. In other words, it might be practical things like hiring a home care aide or paying for additional care or alternative therapies, but it can also pay for entertainment and travel and paying property taxes and paying HOA fees and buying tickets to go see a ball game, right? The pooled special needs trust can be spent on anything that the Medicaid recipient needs or wants. The only asterisk I would put in there is that if the Medicaid recipient is also on SSI, that's not to be confused with Social Security retirement, but supplemental security income. If you're on SSI, then there are a list of 9 items that Medicaid, they're known as shelter expenses, or in-kind support and maintenance shelter expenses that can result in a reduction in SSI benefits. But if you're not on SSI, if you just have Social Security retirement, there's literally no restriction on what the pool trust can pay for as long as it is for the benefit of the Medicaid recipient. So you can't, with limited exceptions, you can't pay for things that other people want or need. So if you're paying for some people go, well, how about we cover the cost for a family reunion? Because that's something that the Medicaid recipient would want. Well, the problem is if they want to pay for the Medicaid recipient's portion of the bill and arguably the bill for a family member who's serving as a caregiver, right? Because they need assistance to get to the meals and get in use transportation and things like that. That's fine. But paying for, all 15 or 30 family members to hang out at the hotel for the weekend is not going to be okay. That's going to be a little bit too much. So it's got to be reasonably related to the needs or wants of the Medicaid recipient. Hope this answers the question. If you are on SSI, or if the Medicaid recipient is on SSI, we'll have another discussion. I'll link to another video I did that talks about the few items. It's just 9 items. The rest of the world is fair game, but there are 9 items that are known as shelter expenses that can result in a partial reduction in the monthly SSI benefit. So hope this helps. If you found this video helpful, please share it. Please spread the word. Help me get information out to Floridians anywhere. Subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you are in Florida or your loved ones in Florida and you want to set up a consultation, give us a call today. Thank you very much.